Howdy guys, Michael here again from GuitarGate.com, and we're here to talk Strats. So I brought my friend Mark Hopkins over because he's a Strat player, and a damn good one, and I'm not, and we want to talk about, this new John Mayer, Silver Sky, the PRS guitar, which has gotten just, man, there's some heat on this guitar.
Oodles of it.
Oodles of heat. So Mark came over, and you've played Fenders. You're a Suhr player. You love it.
Mm-hmm.
And you haven't touched this thing yet.
I'm not.
So what
I just looked at it. I didn't touch it.
Yeah.
So far.
So, by the way, I think white's the best color. It's just my opinion.
You know what, man? It does look pretty bad. I think the silver. I'm actually more partial to the silver one.
Are you?
But that's because Robert Cray played like a silver Strat back in the day, and I remember seeing him and being like, "Oh, that guitar! I want that guitar." But yeah, nah.
So anyway, here's what I want to do, man. I really just want your honest opinion. So one, why are you a Strat guy? What do you look for?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you play Suhrs over the Fender stuff? Like, what do you look for? And then I'll let you pick this up for the first time, and you just play with it for 4 or 5 minutes, and then you just, if you think it's terrible, say why. If you think it's great, say why. I'm just dead honest. Like, I'm being totally serious, and I haven't let you play it yet, right?
Correct.
You haven't picked it up?
I have not. I've been waiting for the past since I saw you put that video, I was like, Mike, can I come over and play that? And
Well, it's funny because I put that video up and I got thousands of views in a day or two, which I expected because, like I said, there's some heat on this guitar.
Yeah.
But then it occurred to me that since I don't own a Strat, I'm not a Strat player, and I told you the reason is because I've never found one that I was like, man, I gotta have that guitar.
Yeah.
I haven't yet to find one that speaks to me. So anyway, enough about me. Why do you play Strats? Why do you play that? Just give me your take on it in general.
Yeah.
And then I'll let you jump on this and play with it and tell me what you think.
I think I just came by this naturally. I don't really. I got my first Strat when I was in college.
Mm-hmm.
I had a Les Paul actually through all of high school and 2 years of college, and then I bought a Strat. I still have it. It's like one of those metallic gold Roadhouse Strats, and I think I probably got it because of the band Mo.
Oh yeah?
I was big into Chuck Garvey, and he played a Strat, and I loved that sound. And I'd never really kind of played a Strat or whatever, and then I picked one up at a Guitar Center back in the day, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the sound that my ears hear.
Yeah.
And that's all I've been playing since, and I've had some PRSs and whatnot, and I love that stuff. It's just this always feels like home. It's just always the single coil thing for me, this sound, that sound to me is just home.
Yeah, that's what
I
you
don't know
want.
what it is about it. It's just it's got this quality that's this chewy, rough around the edges type of thing. It's kind of like the Sharks and the Jets. You know what I mean? It's the humbuggies, the humbuckers, and then the single coils. But I don't know what it is, man. I just enjoy a Strat. I like the body, the feel of the body too, though. The contour and everything. I played my Telly the other night on a gig, and I had it up high for some reason, like I used to, and I got a bruise on my ribs. Because I forgot. I was like, oh yeah, Tellys aren't contoured.
You got the hard ridge.
Yeah.
So what do you look for in Strats, and why do you play the Suhr stuff?
Well, the Suhr stuff came from, I picked one up when I was in Cali one time, because I had heard about them, and it felt like someone measured my hand. And gave me a guitar and put it in my lap and was like, here you go. And I was like, whoa, this neck feels amazing. And it's that mix of vintage and modern.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And there's a whole radius thing we could talk about.
Yeah.
Because this is 9.5 to 12.
Go for it. Yeah, and this is the 7 1/4.
Yeah. But, I feel like this guitar, and that's the thing too, is that Wayne Crancy. You can't really get that sound out of a humbucker guitar. There's just something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
You can't do that, and that's a sound that I like too. That out of phase thing is really, really fun for me. Obviously, I feel like all the pickups here sound great. This is actually I put this in.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a Thornbucker. So Pete Thorne, it's his Suhr pickup. And you can split it. I can split it.
Gotcha.
But that pickup sounds great.
didn't expect that.
Yeah. But like, even out of phase, man, it sounds great. So this is
Talking
like
about sustain too, man.
Yeah, and I don't have any pedals on.
Yeah.
So it's just the car and this. But I don't know, man. Like the pickups for the Suhr sound great. Definitely sound better. The other Strat that I have has the SRV Texas Specials in it.
Mm-hmm.
They're just really noisy. They sound great, but they're noisy. These are like noise canceling. I mean, they're not that loud.
Yeah, and it's just a super well built guitar too,
Yeah.
man. It's just like
That's great. And then, I mean the other guitars, I have a Suhr Telly and another Suhr Strat that I use in Open C, and I don't want any other guitar really. I mean, they feel so comfortable. It's basically the neck.
Yeah.
And they're light too. I mean, this isn't that heavy.
Yeah, no, it's not, man.
You know. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Let's switch.
All right.
So.
Yeah, you got to play this and see how.
Yeah.
If you're not a Strat guy, play this and see if you will be a Strat guy. You know what I mean?
Dude, I hear you. So again.
Oh my God! Yeah, already. The neck feels.
Just be totally honest, man. Stuff you like, stuff you don't like. You know, you can take the strap off if it's in the way.
Oh wow, man!
Like as a player, just give me your first impressions, man. Go for it. You can play for a few minutes. It's weird, isn't it? It's different.
It's not a Strat. And I know everybody on the internet has been saying that, but it's not a Strat.
Can you describe it?
The neck doesn't feel like a PRS to me either. Actually, you know what? It kind of does feel like I had a Mira or a Starla too, and it kind of resembles that. Like if I close my eyes and play it. Yeah, I mean, I can tell I can kind of tell it's a PRS from that feel. If I like close my eyes, it feels like that Starla a little bit, like the neck, which I liked.
Yeah, go for it.
Are there tens on this?
Yeah. Not the 19s.
describe it. It feels well. First of all, the action is way too low for me. It's making me.
And the frets are small. Like it feels weird to me too. I picked it up and I was like, this is new. Like I don't. I'm missing stuff left and right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's would take some getting used to.
Yeah, I mean, let's see how this.
Go for it, man.
Yeah, it's so funny to play guitar with this low action because it's like I can't fight it.
Yeah.
Like, I need my guitarist to like fight back.
I totally agree with you.
This is like it plays too buttery. It's like I have to have a super light touch, and I play jazz threes. Do you play jazz three picks?
No.
Okay.
Just regular mediums or heavies, dude.
Because this is like I gotta be like super gentle with it. It's like a first date.
Not all first dates.
Not all first dates. But I will say, I cannot believe how light this is too.
It's stupid light.
It feels comparable. It just feels comparable to that, like
Yeah.
weight wise. But yeah, I mean, you know, I know that's nice too. Like I can actually, you know what? I know this is not gonna work because the action's so low. But like,
Try it, dude.
let me see what goes on with this. I mean, there's a lot of fret room.
I thought the access in general up there was really easy. Just the way that they cut that out there.
Yeah, because I generally don't play up here too much.
Right.
I mean, to be honest. I mean, I maybe play up here. I rarely get all the way up here.
Mhm.
But, I mean, there's plenty of room, ergonomically speaking. Yeah, I mean... It's cool. It's cool. I mean, I would say, as far as Strat's style guitars, 3 single coil, guitars go.
Yeah.
Man, my Baltimore accent just really came out there.
Embrace it.
I know. Whoa. Sometimes when I go back up to Massachusetts, people are like, "Man, your Baltimore accent really came back when you've been down there."
When I go to California, people think I'm Southern.
Yeah.
You know.
I can see that.
It's true. I'm like, no, that's just Baltimore, and being
It's so
semi-uneducated.
It's so funny, man. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's different than a Strat for sure. It does not feel like a Strat completely. I mean, the pickup configuration is obviously very friendly. I don't really like these.
What?
The knobs.
They're interesting, aren't they?
I'm not feeling that so much.
But how quick they wind, or just how they feel too.
How they feel. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's because.
What do you think about the bridge and the with the bar there? Just like how it feels. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but there's no plate on the back.
Right.
And this is settled hard against the body.
That one is surprisingly, I usually don't have the back on covering my springs.
But I mean, like this one, the
It's
bridge
floating
isn't.
a little bit.
Yeah, it's floating a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, have you used the tremolot on this?
That's what I'm saying. Try it. It's it's different than what you typically feel with the Strat trim.
Still in tune.
Yeah, man. Let me try this thing for a second. What'd you say?
I was like, turn that tone up. Yeah.
Yeah. What gauge is this?
Those are 11s.
Yeah. Much flatter neck.
Yeah.
Much different action.
Way more modern.
Yeah, that's the right word. Yeah.
Mhm.
And it doesn't fret out up there.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, this doesn't either. Everyone was talking about that. I mean,
It does a little bit on
what were we gonna say? Where does it fret out? Right there.
half step higher than that.
Yeah.
It's just like you really gotta go for it.
Yeah.
But on like the B string it goes all the way. But that fucking is hot.
Yeah.
That's the thornbucker.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Uh-huh. It's a dope pickup, man.
That's a really strong pickup. I gotta tell you, I personally like, I guess it's the radius or whatever, the curved neck a little better.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh.
like this is definitely flatter. It feels a little heavier.
Mhm.
You know, it definitely feels like you're wielding something of that can feels like more of a heavy
Weapon
axe.
of doom.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Some Greg Koch terminology.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it kind of feels like. I gotta tell you this. This really does feel like a man's guitar, though. Like it fights you. Like
I told you, man. That's how I like my instruments.
This is set up. This is set up like you gotta earn every note.
Yeah.
You know, and that is much more.
It's buttery.
It's friendly, buttery. The right word? I don't know. It's more.
Yeah, it's.
That's a good sound.
about that then.
Okay.
So you just wailed on it.
Yeah.
So you must have been enjoying it at some point.
Very much so.
Okay.
Very much so. All right. So, this pickup is bad as shit,
dude. Dude, that was the. I've never changed a pickup out on any guitar in my life, and I was like, the original humbucker that went in there sounded amazing. Yeah. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
The original Suhr pickup that came in there, I loved. But I was like, when I heard some demos of that pickup, and I heard Pete talking about what they like, it's basically a PAF.
Yeah.
And
I kind of like. I've never had a guitar that mixed the singles and hums like that too. I kind of like. It's cool.
It's super Strat, man. That's what it is.
Yeah. No, this thing screams. It honks big time.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a great guitar, and I really like how much it sings. I like how much it fights it, even all the way up. I mean, I did one top fret as far as I could, and it had it. You know. What did I turn off here? Yeah.
It hangs on for dear life, man.
Yeah, and it's snappy.
Very snappy.
It's very snappy. No, this is a damn nice guitar. So what is surcharge for these?
About 22.
So same exact
price.
Same exact sticker price.
I will say this, if I'm completely honest.
Please be.
I think this is a great guitar. I think PRS has created something that's very original outside of this body shape.
What it looks like.
Of what it looks like. I feel like they've created something that is a very player grade guitar.
Yeah. Hands
down. Do I like it more than that? No. I don't.
Gotcha.
I feel like if I was in a store and I had $2,200 in my pocket and these were sitting next to each other on the wall and I picked them up, I would walk away with that every time. Because
of not so much, you know, like the the specs of the guitar, whatever. Just like this is more just your feel. Like,
Yeah, I mean, and it's a personal thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's different, and like I said, I've owned PRS guitars.
Yeah.
I had a 408, and I loved that thing to death.
Dude, that 594 is probably my favorite guitar.
Oh yeah, those pickups are amazing. If I could afford one of those just to have it in my arsenal as like a 2 humbucker guitar, I would get it. But I don't have the money to do that. But like, I feel like I'm set with what I have. That's the thing.
You are.
You know, and like, cause in a studio session, if somebody wants something that's screaming, those humbuckers, that humbucker can do that thing.
It is screaming, man.
Got a telly that can do anything.
Yeah.
Those can do anything. But like, I don't know, man. Like, I enjoyed playing this. Don't get me wrong. Like when I was playing it, I was feeling it, and I was like, oh yeah, this feels fun. Mostly because we're having fun. But like, I feel like I just can't. That's such a high benchmark now for me.
Yeah.
Like in the world of guitars, like when that was like an epiphany to me. That was literally like someone smacked me upside the head when I picked that thing up. And I've told this story a million times, man, but I swear to you, when I picked it up, the first thing I thought was like, somebody snuck in my bedroom when I was sleeping.
Put my hand in
and
the thing.
like, like that's just how I feel
dude,
about this guitar.
This thing, it feels great. For me personally, I do kind of like the more rounded fretboard, the radius.
Mm-hmm.
But I like these bigger frets. I don't like those smaller frets.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably why I don't feel comfortable on this.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing because PRS wise, I'm used to that 594.
Yeah,
you know,
jumbo frets on it. Doesn't
yeah.
It? Yeah.
You know, and so like I got on this and I was kind of surprised because I expected, I don't know why, but I was like, Mayor's playing these vintage Strat. I'm sure he's got jumbo frets on it, right?
Yeah,
you know, like I don't know why, but I just expected that. And I got on and I was like, these are kind of like skinny, thin frets.
They really are.
And that's so just not what I'm used to from PRS, even just in general.
You know what I'll say too, though, like.
But I like the radius better than this more modern feeling radius.
You like this radius better?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I don't like those frets as much.
Right. I didn't notice this when we first started playing. I mean, the obviously it's PRS guitar, so all the craftsmanship is beautiful and everything is the attention to detail.
Yeah, that goes without saying.
But like, yeah, the fretwork is so smooth on this. You know what I would like to see them do next time they do these? I would like to see this. I would like to see a worn neck. Mm-hmm. No wear and tear, like no road worn stuff as far as like beating up the guitar. But like, I do not like a glossy neck.
Yeah.
And now this one has that, but for some reason it feels smoother to me.
No, that's true.
It doesn't feel as gunky, like, because I don't know what it is about, a finished neck that I don't love, but this one feels a little bit thicker than that one. Like I feel like I can slide up and down this a little easier. Mm-hmm. I would like to see them like do this with unfinished necks.
I would love to have something like this with an unfinished neck.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of like players would dig that. But yeah, man, I mean, it's a great guitar. I mean, that's awesome, and it definitely is left of center when it comes to the 3 single coils. There's no doubt about it. I mean, but man, yeah, I mean, that's my baby. I can't
The Suhr wins for you.
It does,
dude. That's cool, man.
Yeah,
awesome.
It does. It's a great guitar. I mean, nobody should think twice about buying it if they want a really solid guitar.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming and do this.
Yeah, man.
And it's Mark Hopkins, everybody. And where can they find you?
On Facebook, it's just Mark Hopkins in the Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
My website is shut down for now because I'm saving some money. Because I'm going to do a new website, and then my group's going to be in the studio this summer. We're going to work on a new record. And then after that, I'm going to freshen everything up.
Well, when it's done, please come back. Dude.
Yeah, man. I love hanging with you, man. It's so much fun.
Dude, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
All right.